That was Kellen Hayes on the return. They're going to spot at the 38-yard line. And at quarterback for the Mountaineers, Sean Quinlivan. In the backfield, we got Brigham and Hackarainian. Hands off to Brigham, it looks like. Press it forward. Actually, yeah, that was Brigham. Gets about 4 or 5 yards. It'll be second down. Good solid run from Brigham across left tackle. Up close to a first down. Actually, that was a gain of almost 9. Brigham again. This time he stopped for a loss. So it'll be third down for Wachusett. Lost maybe about 2. Third down and 3. Brigham has some room up close to a first down. He might be right short, maybe by a foot. They're almost at the 50-yard line. Might be tempted to go for this, although it looks like the kicking team is coming on as we're early in the ball game. Just short of a first down. Wachusett goes in punt formation, and then they take a timeout to talk about it. Okay, after that timeout, Wachusett now elects to go for it. Quinlivan on the sneak. Doesn't need much. It looks like he's got what he needs. As the line pushes forward, and it's a first down for the Mountaineers. Gutsy call early on, and they got the first down. They're right at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10, Wachusett. Again, they're taking on the North Middlesex Patriots here today. Quinlivan in the backfield with Brigham. Hands to Brigham, has some space on the right side. Big run by Brigham up across the 40s, down to the 36-yard line. First down, Mountaineers. Great job on the right side of the Wachusett offensive line as they opened up a big hole for Brigham. They're going to spot it at the 37-yard line. Quinlivan in the shotgun this time. Hands off to Brigham again. This time they stop him for no gain. Right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down and 10. We've got 6:30 to go in the first period. No score in the football game. Mountaineers, though, driving. Back, looks like he's going to throw the first pass of the game. Pass is complete on the sideline to Haynes. Check that, Stevens on the catch, up close to a first down. Gain of 7 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3. So that was a reception by Kellen Haynes. 3rd down and 3. They're at the 30-yard line. They're going to get to the 27 for the first down. Okay, that's the keeper. Quinlivan's got some room, and he's up to a first down, it looks like. Good job by Quinlivan. Hesitated on the handoff, and he gets the first down. 1st and 10 Mountaineers. They're at the 30, check that, 26-yard line. It's dropped on the snap. Quinlivan picks it up, and he's sacked. Big loss on the play. He's back to the, we'll see where they spot it with the forward progress. Back to the 33-yard line, it looks like. So loss of 6 yards. It'll be second down and 16. Tough play there. Quinlivan did well to get his hands back on the ball. Handoff. It's Hackarainian. Big hole. He's going to take it in. Hackarainian takes it down the right side and scores it. Big play for the Mountaineers, and they break on top with 5:04 to go in the first period. Mountaineers 6, North Middlesex nothing. They'll line up for the extra point. Mike Hackarainian with a strong run down the right sideline. As Connor McDavitt lines up the extra point, it's a fake. Gonna throw it. And it's just knocked down, so they fail to convert. So the score remains 6-0. That was Tony Tokars who was the holder. Picked it up, looked to run it out, hoping to run it into the end zone. Ended up passing the football, and it was knocked down by the North Middlesex defender. So as you see, 5:04 to go in the first period. Wachusett 6, North Middlesex nothing. That's Kellen Hayes set to kick it off for the Mountaineers. Taking it to the 20-yard line. Across the 25, across the 30. Outside to the 35, where North Middlesex will have good field position. As Wachusett leads in the game 6-0. Okay, they spotted at the 35-yard line. Handoff, decent hole. Up across the 40 to the 42-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Patriots. That was Tyler Lindbergh on the stop for Wachusett. Up the middle, looks like a first down for the Patriots. 1st and 10, their first down of the game. So they have it at the 48-yard line. That was Tony Malone, one of Wachusett's captains on the stop for the Mountaineers. 1st and 10, North Middlesex. In at 5, it'll be 2nd down and 5. That was number 56, Matt Jacobson on the stop for the Mountaineers. 2nd down and 5 for North Middlesex. Gets a couple more short of the first down. It'll be a 3rd down play. 3rd down and 2. Number 85, Chris Siegel made that last tackle. So big 3rd down play. 3rd down and 2. It looks like North Middlesex will pick up the first down. Yes, they do. 1st and 10, North Middlesex. They're up at the 41-yard line. 2:49 to go in the first period. Wachusett leading 6-0. North Middlesex lines up 3 backs. Off right tackle for about 4 or 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 4. As North Middlesex moving the football. You can hear the wind howling. Wind's blowing from basically across the field, coming toward us as you look on the camera. Certainly will cause some problems on pass plays and on the kicking game. Another gain of about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2 as they're up to the 32-yard line. They have to get just shy of the 30 for a first down. So the Wachusett defense once again digs in, trying to make the big stop. 1:32 to go in the first period. Clock is running. Little miscommunication. I believe they stopped them short, although North Middlesex may go for it here. They're at the 31. Depends on the spot. And it's awful close. They'll probably measure this one, I would think. No, they're going to call it short. So it's 4th down and about, it's only less than a yard. Yeah, they are going to measure it. Check out that measurement. As we suspect, it's just a little short, about a yard. 4th down, about a foot. And I'm quite sure we'll see North Middlesex go for it here. They're at the 31. Certainly not going to kick a field goal at this point, and the punt doesn't serve a big purpose. So the Wachusett defense digs in. 3 in the backfield for North Middlesex. First man through. Has enough for the first down. Breaks it up to the 30-yard line. First down, North Middlesex. 39 seconds to go in the first period. Wachusett clinging to a 6-0 lead on the outside run. 35-yard run by Mike Hackeranian. Put the Mountaineers on top on their last set of downs. North Middlesex took the opening kick. Mountaineer defense stopped them after 3 plays, forced them to punt. Wachusett came back, put together a long drive, culminating in the first touchdown of the game. The conversion failed. So it's a 6-0 game. Rollout, this time the quarterback keeps it, passes it, it's complete. No, it's dropped. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't hold on, so it'll be 2nd down. 18 seconds to go in the first period. That was a well-designed play. The North Middlesex quarterback has been consistently rolling to the right, most often after handing the ball off. That time he held on to it. Had an open man, but he couldn't hold on to the football. This time they run it left, trying to get outside. Good tackle made though. After a gain of about 3, it'll be 3rd down. That was Chris Siegel on the last tackle. That play ended the first quarter with Wachusett in the lead, 6-0, as we get a look at the cheerleaders in action. We got the Mountaineer Clown Band here today as well. Again, it's homecoming day. It's great to have homecoming back at the high school. Again, Wachusett's been on the road for the last 4 years in football. As construction on the high school continued. Finally this year, the new field has opened up, as well as many other aspects of the high school. Music department put their first 2 concerts on in the new auditorium this past week. So even though you still see the bulldozers in the background, construction continues. The big part of it is now over, because it's fall of 2007. Construction kicked off way back in 2003, so it's been a long process for the Mountaineers. But the end result should make it all worthwhile as we get a look at this beautiful football facility. From one end to the other, as you look, it's designed so that the field itself is in a bowl, which protects the field itself from wind. So a big play here, 3rd down and 5 for North Middlesex to open up the second period. Hand off, and a stop is made. It'll be 4th down. Good job of the Wachusett D. I know I saw number 56 in there, as well as a few others. That was Matt Jacobson with help from Rob Sturgis on that last tackle. So a big 4th down play here, 4th down and 2 as Wachusett tries to take it back on downs. Early in the second period, they lead at 6-0 as they take on the North Middlesex Patriots. He's going to pass it, and it's complete. Nice play across the middle to his tight end. 1st down, North Middlesex. So they crossed up Wachusett. They're expecting a run. He passed it, and that kid is big, number 85. Going to go about 6'6". He made a good target across the middle. Looked almost like Russ Francis coming across there, the old Patriots tight end. A lot of you remember him. So 1st and 10, North Middlesex. They're at the 16-yard line. North Middlesex looking to get back in this game. They trail 6-0. Up the middle, 4 or 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down. That was Tony Malone on the stop for Wachusett. 2nd down and 5. They're at the 13. Up the middle across the 10, short of a 1st down. Down to the 8-yard line. 3rd down and 2. Off tackle, good for a 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal. Inside the 5 for North Middlesex. Bumps it off left tackle, and it's 2nd and goal. Stop short of the goal line. Short gain, if any. That was Chris Siegel on the last stop. It's 2nd down and goal from the 2. Wachusett trying to make a goal line stand here. They lead 6-0 in the game midway through the second period. And once again, the defense will stop them. Short of the goal line. Good job. See number 78 in there once again. That's Rob Sturgis who gets up last. We'll give him the tackle on that one. 3rd down and 2. No gain in the play. So the Wachusett defense is tightened up as they try to keep North Middlesex out of the end zone. Big play on this drive was a slant pass over the middle on 4th down that North Middlesex completed back at the 20-yard line. Now they've got 3rd and goal from the 2. Maybe got a yard on that one, but again, he's short of the goal line. It'll be 4th down for North Middlesex. They're going to spot it at the 1. 4th down from the 1. Like Jeff Malone with the stop last time. Here we go. It's 4th down and goal. They're at the 1-yard line. Quarterback sneak. They pile him up, push him back. And he's in. Must have found a gap we couldn't see from this angle. So it's a touchdown for North Middlesex. Well, the Wachusett boys come out shaking their heads, but he only needed a yard. He leaned to the left, got through somehow. So North Middlesex is tied at 6-6 with 7:12 to go in the first half. After Wachusett scored the first touchdown, they went for 2. Pass was knocked down in the end zone. We'll see what happens here as North Middlesex tries to get the lead. They look a little bit confused. They've used 3 timeouts during this drive, and now they're going to use their last time out of the half as they set up the extra point. Okay, they line up for the extra point kick. It's a very, very windy afternoon, so this could be tough. High snap, kick is away. It's far enough, and it's good. So North Middlesex grabs the lead here. 7-6 with 7:12 to go in the first half. Wachusett will receive the kickoff. So we got to look at Wachusett's Matt Riley, number 73. Fortunately, Riley's been out for the year with a broken bone in his left foot. Tough break for the Mountaineers. As Riley is mammoth. He's 7 feet tall, 350 pounds at least. So losing him in that line this year certainly has helped or hurt Wachusett. He's hoping to come back and play basketball. His foot is healing. Kickoff is a short one. Wachusett has it at the 34-yard line. Looked like Doug Goodile picked up that kick and did a good job. Took it back to the 34-yard line, so good field position for the Mountaineers. Nice run by Brigham, gets outside, he's got space. Brigham puts on a burst of speed, gets it across the 40 to the 35-yard line. "30-yard gain, first down Mountaineers at the 36. That was actually Garfeld who carried the ball that time. Sean Quinlivan rolls it out. Good gain. Up close to the 20-yard line. So the Mountaineers launching a solid drive here after North Middlesex scored to take the lead. Another first down for Wachusett as they're ripping out big gains. They're up to the 20-yard line. Quinlivan that time held on, made a strong run to the left. So another first down play. Garfeld again. Touchdown! Mountaineers, great run. 3 plays, 3 solid gains, and a touchdown for the Mountaineers, so they're back on top, 12-7. Terrific drive that time. Kick is up. And the kick is good. That was Eric Darko on the score. Only a freshman. He's been terrific. So Darko gives the Mountaineers the lead back. 13-7. Kellen Haynes set the kick off. Ball bowls off the tee. Good strong win. 6:06 to go in the second period. Wachusett leading 13-7. That last drive covered 65 yards in only 3 plays. 2 of them huge gains by Darko. Big kickoff. They'll bring it back to the 20-yard line. Haynes boomed that one. Got a little wind behind him. So 1st and 10 North Middlesex on the 20. Off tackle to the right. Nice run. Across the 25 to the 26-yard line. 2nd down and 4. They spotted at the 25-yard line. That was Rob Sturgis on the tackle. Gain of 5. 2nd down and 5. No turnovers in the ball game to this point. Up the middle a couple yards. It'll be 3rd down and 3. They're at the, looks like about the 32 they're going to spot it. So a big 3rd down play here. I don't think you'll see North Middlesex go on 4th from this far back. So then Wachusett defense digs in, trying to make a stop here. It's the quarterback, holds on to it, trying to get outside. Second effort may have gotten the 1st down. we'll see. He might be just a bit short. It looks like he is short, just short of the 30-yard line. He had to get to the 30 for a first down. It's fourth down and about a foot. So we'll see what North Middlesex does here. They don't have much to gain, but they're way back at the 29-yard line. With 4:30 to go in the first half, North Middlesex trailing by 6. I doubt they'll go for this one. They're going to take another timeout. I thought they were out of timeouts. They certainly used a lot this half. I believe that's the 5th timeout. It's got to be their last one. So it's 4th and less than a yard. And North Middlesex lining up to go for it. That takes some guts. They got 3 in the backfield. They crunch it in. Might see a sneak here. Quarterback hangs on to it, and he's not going to make it. WRHS going to take it on downs. He rolled out, bumped into one of his own players. So big play for the Mountaineers there. As they stopped him, took the ball on downs. They've got it at the 29-yard line. Like Matt Jacobson certainly was one who was in on the stop. He had some help in there. So first down, WRHS. They lead 13-7 with only 4:17 to go in the first half. Tim Ethia from Mountaineer Football coming to you here on Homecoming Day as WRHS takes on the Patriots from North Middlesex. Quinlivan hands it back. That's Dafoe again. He's only a freshman. Look at him run. Another first down for the Mountaineers. That kid is tough. Those are the kind of kids that you have to make you encouraged with the future of this program. Some would say this is a down year for WRHS. They have 4 losses to this point, 2 wins. Hoping for another win today. But they've got some good young kids coming along, a real strong feeder program. And this team is improving every game. You can hear that wind tile. It's blowing real strong right now. This time it's Hackeranian. Gets a couple yards up to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 5. You got about 5. Nice job. So WRHS, the offensive line is opening up some big holes. They're doing a great job tonight. They're going to give them 6 yards in the carry. 2nd down and 4. They can make a first down. They have to get it down to the 6-yard line. .320. Clock is running. Quinlivan rolls out. He's got some space. Takes it around the corner, up close to the goal line. Takes a wicked hit, but he's down to the 2. Hangs on to the football. Nice job by Quinlivan. First down and goal for the Mountaineers. So gain of 8. First down and goal from the 2. Handoff. Haven't seen a signal yet, and there it is. Touchdown, WRHS. Cam Brigham brings it in. So WRHS Mountaineers waste no time in taking advantage of that North Middlesex. You won't call it a turnover. They turned it over on downs, but they made a real dangerous play. They went for it on 4th down from inside the 30. Didn't make it. WRHS took the football and took it in. So with 2:47 to go in the first half, WRHS 19, North Middlesex 7. So they line up for the extra point. We got a strong wind blowing. Oh, it's blowing in WRHS' favor. Kick is up. This time it is good. Just cleared the left crossbar. So it's a 20-7 game with 2:47 to go in the half. WRHS' Kellen Hayes lines up the kickoff. That was, let's see, number 4, Connor McDavid, who booted his 2nd extra point of the game. Hayes does the kickoffs. They got a lot of kickers in this team. Ryan Shushian, also a field goal kicker. He had a huge field goal early in the season to win one of the games, so they've got 3 different kids that can kick that football off a tee. Hayes put it into the end zone last time. This time not quite. Up the middle, good run back, across the 30 to the 31, where North Middlesex will have it with 2:39 to go in the first half. First down from the 31. Big hit right in the middle. Like number 55, Tony Malone with the stop. North Middlesex takes, no, Wachusett timeout. North Middlesex can't have any timeouts left. Just shy of the 30, so he lost the yard in that one. It'll be second down and 11. Second down and 11. Big gain there. They write him down. Shy of a first down. Give him about 8 yards. It'll be third down and 3. They give Matt LeBlanc, number 8, credit. He came in, made the hit to stop the North Middlesex runner short of a first down. Third down and 3. Because again, they have 3 men in the backfield. Off tackle, pushes up close to a first down. We'll see where the football is. We'll also see if they don't make it. If not, Middlesex goes for it again. They are short of the first down by about a yard. They were almost in the same spot a few minutes ago. They went for the first down and they didn't make it. Wachusett took it on downs and took it in to score 5 or 6 plays later. So Wachusett takes a timeout, 1:35 to go in the first half. They're hoping to get the football back with some time on that clock. We'll see what North Middlesex does here. I bet they kick it this time. Okay, this time North Middlesex lines up to kick it. They're blowing into a strong wind though, and once again, Wachusett takes a timeout. Coach Mike Dubzinski playing strategy. Wachusett didn't have anyone back to receive that time. Okay, after the Wachusett timeout, this time they send Hayes back, and it's a fake. Now he's going to run a little bit, then kick it. Actually, it's a decent kick. It's a tough win. Haynes picks it up at the 44. Gets it outside to the 45, across the 50. Kellen Haynes down the sideline. And he's going to take it all the way. Kellen Haynes, great run back. Touchdown, Wachusett. Kellen Haynes put on a burst of speed down the sideline. And he was gone. Great job by the special teams and the blocking as well. So Kellen Haynes put 6 more points on the board for the Mountaineers. They lead it 26-7 with 1:17 to go in the first half. That was a 58-yard run for Haynes. So Mountaineer offense has come alive today here at Mountaineer Field. Homecoming day, and they picked a good day for it. High snap, they get it down, kick is up, and it's wide to the right, so it remains 26-17 with 1:17 to go in the first half. As we look at Kellen Haynes now set to kick off, and he's had a big second period. His last kick sailed through the end zone for a touchback, pinning North Middlesex back to the 20. Wachusett defense has done the stopping twice in a row. Haynes gets his foot into it. It's going to be a shorter kick, picked up at the 22-yard line, actually goes out of bounds, so they'll flag it. It's a 10-yard penalty. Unless North Middlesex forces them to kick it again, they'll take it at the 30-yard line. We'll see what they want to do. North Middlesex elects to keep the football. They've got it at the 30. So that's actually a procedure penalty call, and the kickoff goes out of bounds. 10-yard penalty on that particular play. Run off tackle, a few yards gained. It'll be second down and 8. Less than a minute to go in the first half. Can't bring him on that last tackle. Another short gain, if any. It'll be third down and 5. We'll give him a couple on it. Third down and 5 for North Middlesex. 20 seconds to go in the first half. I'm not sure North Middlesex will get another playoff here. Unofficially, we're looking at the clock. It's down to 10 seconds. Okay, looks like they'll get it off. Trailing 26-7, you think they'd be anxious to try another play, maybe go deep on a pass, although they're facing a terrific wind in their face right now. Run up the side, decent gain, up close to a first down. But that'll do it. That play will end the first half, and it's a solid first half for the Wachusett Mountaineers. So they're going to the locker room with a big lead, 26-7. And we'll be back in a couple minutes for second half action. Tim Heath here for Mountaineer Football. And we're set to open the second half. Wachusett will receive. This is a critical period for them as they're going against that solid wind coming at them in their face. They took advantage of it when they were going the other way last period, put 3 touchdowns on the board in the second period. They lead at 26-7 as North Middlesex gets set to kick off. Back deep for Wachusett. We got Tokaz. Freshman number 38, Eric Durko. And number 21, Matt Pedoni, who's a sophomore. So this is a young Wachusett team. They've got some age, they've got some experience, they've also got some young players, which certainly looks good for the future. Kick is away, it's going to be picked up by Durko, drops it, picks it up, circles around, trying to get some room here. And he drops the football, recovered by North Middlesex. Just the way North Middlesex wanted to start the second half and just what Wachusett didn't want to see happen. So North Middlesex recovers at the 18-yard line. He'll have it first down. North Middlesex been running that 3-back offense throughout the game. Third man through, stop is made. For a short gain, it'll be second down. Casey Devereaux on the stop for the Mountaineers. As you hear that wind howl, it's second down. Gain of 2 in the play. Who's got it? They got him. No, he does get it away. Incomplete. No one's out there. We're looking for a possible flag. Looks like he's out of the pocket though, so incomplete pass. It'll be third down and 8 for the Mountaineers. Good job by the defense that time. Third and 8. Pitch back, some space. Good hit though by the defense. It'll be fourth down. Matt Jacobson and Tyler Lindbergh combined for that stop. And it was a big stop. It's fourth down and 6. North Middlesex will definitely go for it. 9:33 to go in the third period. Wachusett leading 26-7. Shotgun formation. Rolls out the pass, gets the pass away, and it's incomplete. It'll be back to Wachusett on down. So the defense does the job after that fumble on the second half kickoff. Mountaineer offense back on the field. Touchdown into the end zone. Mike Hackeranian, terrific run. His second touchdown of the game. Took the handoff, broke about 5 tackles, just kept on driving those legs and took it all the way. That's an 80-yard run for Hackeranian. Terrific job. That wasn't one of those runs where he went untouched. There were 2 or 3 North Middlesex defenders with their hands around his ankles at different points during the run. Hackeranian kept driving forward and took it all the way. So they line up for the extra point against the wind. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 8:57 to go in the third period, Wachusett on top. 33-7. Haynes set the kicker for Wachusett. He's going against the stiff wind. And the ball blows off the tee. And this is the period you got to look out. And Wachusett has scored the only touchdown of the period as they're fighting a stiff wind. But Hackeranian ran through it for an outstanding touchdown. Blows off the key again. They whistle it dead. He'll kick it again. There it goes again. They may have to get someone's finger on that football, do it the old-fashioned way. We'll see if the officials don't suggest that right now. as it's windy. It's also rainy. As the cameraman tries to keep his equipment covered up here, you might see some of the rain gear flash by the screen. Everyone's battling the elements today. Kick this time finally is away. Good solid kick under the circumstances. Goes all the way back. North Middlesex will have it. First down just across the 20-yard line. They spotted at the 22-yard line. First down for the Patriots of North Middlesex. Good hole up the middle. Good job by the secondary to close it down quick. I see Brigham get out of the pile. It'll be second down, gain of about 6. It'll be second down and 4. We'll give Tyler Lindberg some of the credit for that tackle as well, number 14. Actually gain of about 5, second down and 5. Short gain. It'll be third down. That was Rob Sturgis, number 38 on that tackle. He's had a top game today. He had a lot of big tackles. Outside, stop short of the first down. They push him back. It'll be fourth down for North Middlesex. Once again, the Wachusett defense playing tough. North Middlesex in punt formation. Good kick. Takes advantage of the wind. That's going to keep rolling to the 20, inside the 15. Picked up. And locked in. There's Durko. He gets nowhere this time. Late flag comes in. See what the call is. That was Matt Pedoni on the return for Wachusett. Penalty went against Wachusett, so that pushes them back half the distance to the goal line. They take a first down from the 6-yard line. End off. Decent run off left tackle. It'll be second down. Look like Brigham on the carry. Gained about 7 yards, so it's second down and 3. So Wachusett offense continues to move that football. Brigham again. Up just short of the 15. They have to get to the 16 for the first down, so it's about a yard and a half. We'll call it third down and 2. If you look at the lines out there, they can get a little bit confusing. We've got this field line for soccer, field hockey, and football as well. So third and 2. Quinlivan rolls out, going to pass it. It's complete. First down and more. Good game for the Mountaineers. Nice play. Brigham picked up the catch and took it for a first down. So Brigham took it to the 29-yard line. First down, Wachusett from the 29. Durko takes it outside, across the 30 to the 32. We'll give Durko 3 yards in the carry. Second and 7. Nice run. Nice run. There we go. Hakaranian busts them tackles again. Look at that run. He's going to take it all the way. What a day for Mike Hakaranian. Broke 3 tackles at the line of scrimmage, kept on driving those legs, and brings it in again. Another terrific run. He's going to have 150 yards on the ground today. Mike Hakaranian. Unofficially, I've got Hakaranian for 3 touchdown runs this game. At least 2. I think it was 3, actually. The last 2 were both runs of beauty. Kick is up. And the kick is good. So huge offensive outpouring by the Mountaineers today with 3:42 to go in the third period. They lead it 40-7. So Wachusett set the kick off. Once again, trying to get the stand on the tee. 2 touchdown runs this quarter from Hackeranian, both from his own end. That play went for close to 70 yards. He had a run of just about as long earlier. Again, those 2 runs alone put him over 100 yards for the day. And earlier in the game, he had a 3rd long run for a touchdown. So what a game by Mike Hackeranian. Short kick into the wind, and the stop is made. Up close to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for North Middlesex. Looked like Justin Stevens on the stop for Wachusett. They give it to North Middlesex at the 39-yard line. Short gain across the 40. It'll be 2nd and 10. And we'll give him a yard in the play, so 2nd down and 9. And off again, the defense. Nice stop there. Maybe a couple yards. It'll be a 3rd down play for North Middlesex. And big Rob Sturgis in again on the tackle, as well as a couple others. Sturgis has had a terrific day for Wachusett. Whistle sound. Let's see what the call is here. It's a timeout by North Middlesex as they'll have a 3rd down and 5. 3rd and 5. Quarterback keeper. He stopped short of the 1st down. Stopped really for no gain. It'll be a 4th down play. It was Mike McGinnis on the tackle for Wachusett. North Middlesex in punt formation. Trying to take advantage of the wind here, and they do. Good kick. Still falling. And the penalty flag goes down as Pedoni tries to get outside. Looks like a clipping call, so that'll bring it back. So they bring it back inside the 10 to the 8-yard line where Wachusett will take it 1st and 10. 1 minute to go in the 1st or 3rd period. Ball is dropped. Looks like Quinlivan covered it, but he'll lose back to the 1. Under a minute to go now in the 3rd period. Wachusett leading 40-7. So they've got a big lead. They actually spotted at the, let's see where they put the flag down, about the 3-yard line. Got to be careful here. You don't want to give up a safety and then the football. Try to get a couple yards off left tackle. Maybe they did. It'll be 3rd down and long for the Mountaineers. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Wachusett again is facing a tough wind at the moment, but there's only 5 seconds unofficially left in the half, or in the 3rd period rather, and that'll do it for the 3rd period. So there's a break there. If they do get forced to kick, they'll be kicking with the wind now. End of the 3rd period. Wachusett leading 40-7 over North Middlesex. Tim Ethia coming to you from homecoming day here at Mountaineer Field, and so far it's been a top-notch performance by the Wachusett Mountaineers. So it's 3rd and long. They're going to get all the way to the 19-yard line. Outside run. He just might do it. Stop just short of the 1st down. No, it wasn't. He made the 1st down. Terrific effort. 1st down, Wachusett. That was Anthony Boss on the carry. His first carry of the game, and a terrific one by Boss. So he made the big 1st down. He's now in at quarterback. Outside run. Another terrific run for the Mountaineers. Did you hear that wind howl? 1st down again. Oh, the flag is down. It'll go against the Mountaineers, so they'll bring it back. So a holding call brings it back to the 10-yard line. 1st and 20. That was Justin Dowd. Certainly made a solid run. Anthony Boss in at quarterback. Hands off. Still on his feet. We'll give about 5 yards in the carry. We got to check some of these names. That's Wachusett has some new players in there. That was number 5 on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 15. That was Charlie Carville on the carry. Solid 5, maybe 6 yards. 2nd down. Boss hands it off, leads the blocking. Short game for number 36, Akeem Katab. Gets maybe a couple. It'll be third down and long for the Mountaineers. That holding call really pushed them back. 8:40 to go in the game. Wachusett leading 40-7. Anthony Boss pitches it back. Still on his feet. Nice gain. Looks like Justin Dowd again gets it up close to the 30, close to a first down. Nice run by Dowd. He stopped maybe just short of the first down. And I see, is it a flag on the side? Let's take a look. Yes, it is. And it's an illegal block by Wachusett, so that'll bring it back. Big hole! Touchdown, Wachusett. What an offensive display. Matt Pedoni took it all the way in the handoff. And again, the gust of wind took us off the beginning of that play, but just in time we picked up Pedoni taking it all the way. Sophomore Matt Pedoni. And it's 46-6, so 46-7. Wachusett in the lead. Great run by Pedoni. That was a 3rd and 20 on that play after the penalty. Wachusett lines up the extra point. Again, we're facing heavy wind up here on top of the press box, so it's been tough to keep the camera even aimed at the game, but we caught the end of that one, and a timeout is called before the extra point attempt. Now they're ready. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Huge offensive outpouring by the Mountaineers, 47-7 with 7:40 to go. Mountaineers set the kick again. They're setting the kick in with the wind. Booming kick, rolls through the end zone, so they'll bring it back to the 20 on the touchback. So it's first down North Middlesex from the 20. That's a broken play. We'll see what's going on here. So that play was blown dead. Still first down. Stop for a loss. It'll be second down and 10. Tackle made by number 70, I believe. Brian Bunker, trying to get some of these names. Wachusett has a different lineup in there right now. Ball is dropped. North Middlesex recovers. It'll be third down. It's outside, close to a first down. We'll see where they spot it. That was Alex Johnson on the stop for Wachusett, and I believe he got a piece of the North Middlesex player's face mask. They called it an inadvertent face mask, gave him 5 yards, and that was enough for a first down for North Middlesex. First and 10, trying to get outside. He does. Knocked out of bounds, up close to the 50-yard line. Looks like another first down for the North Middlesex Patriots. As the clock runs, 4:20 to go. Wachusett on top, 40-7. What an outstanding offensive outburst by the Mountaineers today. I'm not sure, but this could be a record for points scored for Wachusett. I've been following Wachusett football since the early 1980s, and I don't ever recall them scoring this many points in a game. As they put 47 on the board today with 4 minutes left. 3 touchdowns by Hakaranian, 1 by Pedoni, 1 by Durko, I believe, 1 by Brigham. What's that give us? 6. Gain of about 4. It'll be 2nd down and 5. I believe Sean Quinlivan, the quarterback, took one in. Either way, 7 touchdowns for Wachusett. They tacked on 6 extra points for 47 points. Handoff getting nowhere. It'll be a 3rd down play. 3rd down and 4 from the, 47-yard line. First down. Down at the 40-yard line. Clock continues to run. 2:20 to go in the game. It'll start for a moment while they reset the 3rd down or the first down markers. And we'll let it go here. Good chance for Coach Mike Dobzinski for Wachusett to get some experience for some of his younger players. First down from the 40-yard line for North Middlesex. And stumbles on the play, so it'll go as a loss. It'll be 2nd down and 12. We'll credit Matt Lucas on the tackle that time. Lucas came in quick. His quick rush rattled the North Middlesex player, and he fell down. Short gain there. It'll be 3rd down. Third down and 5. Another good run. First down, North Middlesex. Inside the 30. Well, less than 10 seconds to go in the game. We'll see if they get another playoff. Again, outstanding effort here by the Mountaineers. Homecoming day. And that'll do it. Final score, Wachusett 47. North Middlesex 7. An outstanding offensive burst by the Mountaineers today. Terrific job. Both the offense and the defenses. They grabbed the win. Homecoming, all Wachusett. As we get a look at that final score, Wachusett 47. North Middlesex 7. Tim Ethia for Wachusett Mountaineer football. I hope you've enjoyed today's action, and a lot of action it was.